have a love-hate relationship with the Nintendo 64. I hate it because it has a library of about 300 games, and I only like about 5 of them. I have a count on one hand list of games that I actually enjoy playing on the Nintendo 64. Unfortunately, of those 5, I really, really, really like those 5 games. Love No Mercy, I love Mario 64, Pro Wrestling, Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 is probably, it could be my favorite wrestling game of all time. It's all in the Nintendo 64. Now, growing up, the Nintendo 64, I don't know if this is my giant rock biter hands from Neverending Story, but holding a Nintendo 64 proper, my fingers always got in the way. So when I played Nintendo 64, I had to use a wonky third-party controller. It worked. It got the job done. It just wasn't perfect. You know, it wasn't brilliant. It was just like, I dealt with it. Basically what happens is my own fault for having giant hands. I can't hold a proper 64 controller the right way, so I had to use a third-party controller. And it was great. It just wasn't... I wanted something better, is what it came down to. I wanted something better. So that's why I have a love-hate relationship for it. Few games, love those games, and I never really got into it because it's like I didn't want to invest in something that I had to use a certain controller for this thing. So I just moved on with my life and started playing other games. However, if this controller would have come out sooner, I would have been all for it. I'm going to flip this around so I can show you what I'm talking about here. Just like that. This is the Retro Fighters controller. It's available on Kickstarter right now. I'll leave a link in the description below. You have a month. This kicked off, what, yesterday? Today? I just now found out about it. If I would have had this controller growing up for the Nintendo 64, I probably would have liked a whole lot more games for it. I like the fact that the C button controllers aren't all crammed together. I love the fact that the Z trigger is where it should be, and not underneath the controller. You know what I'm saying? Left and right both work the same. Give you plenty of options there. If you whether, pull your trigger left-handed, right-handed, whatever the case may be. The A and B buttons, to me, look pretty close together on this controller, actually. But if you remember the classic Nintendo 64 controller, I think they're a little too far apart. So this one actually may be the way to go. So I just wanted to bring this to your attention. It's called the Retro Fighters. It's available right now. This is the Kickstarter video. And I'll leave a link to this the Kickstarter campaign in the description below. And $20. That's all it is. $20 will get you a controller. So for $20, I'm going to buy one. And if you would like to buy one too, that's all up to you. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things like, if you're in the same boat I am, just wanted to share that with you. It also has a turbo. There's a turbo function on there too. So, a couple of cool little nifty features that make it beyond just a cool-looking, looks like it's comfortable to fit in your hand controller for the Nintendo 64. This will certainly step up my my Mario Kart game for sure. So make sure you check it out. Link in the description below. Thank you for watching. Till next video, take care. We'll see ya.